NC veteran, Tony Yengeni, is spitting fire after spokesperson for the Ministry of Justice and Correctional Services Crispin Fiery asked him whether or not he will be retiring from ANC politics, just like what Balikan Beat announced. Fiery said Tony Yengeni must retire, so that young people who will breathe life into the ANC will be given an opportunity to do so without all the positions having to be occupied by the old generation, including presidency. Comrade Tony, you should know that Ready to Govern dealt with this issue, and it was resolved that policies should be implemented on a balance of evidence. Anyways, will you be following Nambalika's example and retire, so that a new generation can breathe life into our beloved ANC? Crispin Fiery said. Tony Yengeni then hit back at the ANC member, telling him where to get off. The ANC veteran blasted Fiery, saying he should not call him comrade, and secondly he must ask his mother to retire first, before asking him about retirement. "I'm not your comrade ... and go ask your mother to retire first," said Tony Yengeni. ANC is full of nepotism. One can clearly see that children of those ANC members who have been in government for years are also now holding positions within government. Crispin Fiery was told by critics that he has the nerve to ask Tony Yengeni to retire when his parents are still very much participating in government. They said Yengeni is a freedom fighter, while Fiery's parents are not, yet nobody is asking them to retire. Telling him to retire. Did your parents retire from the ANC? What role did they play on this struggle? Brief us about them before you tell a freedom fighter to stop participating in the organization he suffered for. Will you ask Cyril also to retire? Or only those you disagree with are the ones you want to retire? Shots were fired at Crispin Fiery. Again, how did Julius Malema become a multimillionaire? Julius Malema is a well-known world leader who was born on March 3, 1981, in South Africa. He presided over the South African National Congress Youth League from 2008 until 2012. He has a track record of holding contentious views, and has already been adjudicated to have used hate speech. Astrologers claim that Julius Malema was born under the sign of the Pisces. Julius Selo Malema is a politician from South Africa. He was born on March 3, 1981. He founded and serves as the party's leader, Economic Freedom Fighters, which he founded in. From the time he was 9 years old until his expulsion from the ANC in April 2012, when he was 31, Malema belonged to the group. He occupies a conspicuously contested position in South African public and political life, as a result of his support for ANC President, and then South African President Jacob Zuma. Both Zuma and Castle Mathale, the premier of the Limpopo province, referred to him as the future leader of South Africa. He has received negative press for being a reckless populist who would incite racial strife and destabilize South Africa. Malema was selected in 1995 to serve as the branch's regional chairperson and chairman of the Seshego Youth League. After serving as the Limpopo province's COSA's chairman from 1997 to 2001, he was selected as the organization's national president. In 2002, Malema accompanied students on a COSA's march through Johannesburg. The march was disrupted by acts of violence, and looting. Malema received 1,833 votes to Saki Mofokeng's 1,696, in order to win the presidency of the ANC Youth League in April 2008. Due to the fraud and intimidation present, Malema later referred to the election in conference as having unbecoming behavior. Julius Malema's net worth is thought to be $3 million, or 45 million rands. Malema has negotiated profitable business deals with a number of engineering companies, and has had varying levels of financial success. However, he has been accused of transferring money into one of his trust accounts. The EFF leader also has a sumptuous property in Hyde Park, Johannesburg. Malema reportedly made a property purchase in Sandton's affluent suburb. According to reports, he spent 3.6 million rand on the home. He spent roughly 1 million rand on a house in Polokwane, which is his second abode. The 3-bedroom Sandton house, which also has an office, a lounge, a pool, and a huge lawn, has been praised for its elegance. The neighbors have complained about the loudness from his